Hello, it's Jen with Feral Tarot, and I am going to do a romantic reading. These are for whoever needs them. They are collective messages, so please take what resonates with your life and leave the rest. There are also disclaimers and links in the box below the video. You can connect with me on Facebook. You can order, there's instructions on how to order the products I've designed, purchase oracle decks, consultations, stuff like that. Before I was getting into this, I was shuffling because I just did a vibe check. So I was shuffling and I started hearing "One is the loneliest number," like that song. One is the loneliest number. I just realized I didn't say welcome. Welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Okay, alright. One is the loneliest number though. If this is a romance reading, right? The sad. Two can be as bad as one. But it's not as lonely as the number one, I think is how that song goes. So that could be relevant. I also, I was hearing angel investor. I don't know what that's about. So I was thinking of a project I'm working on. Has nothing to do with romance. I mean, I love it, but it's not like romantic. So, yeah. I don't know, something about that. Let's get into the romance. I'm single, so I want to know too. I want to know too. Now, sometimes I do read dominant energies, so whatever comes out is what I read. Could be in a relationship, you could be leaving a relationship, you could be starting a new one, you could just be single. So, the other thing too that I am, what is that? There's like a song right on the tip of my ear. I don't know. Okay, we'll have to come back to it. Maybe I'll get louder. Alright, thank you God for whoever needs this message. Oh, I also do call it zodiac signs, but they can just be transits. It could be sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, Mars, and Venus. For romance, check your Venus, usually. It could be, well, check all of them, whatever. If it makes sense for you, take it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, romantically. Thank you, God, for these messages. For whoever needs them, what are the romantic messages we need to know right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the romantic? Alright, so we have number 8 coming out. You could be a Leo. Something could have happened in August. And this is also an energy of what are you bringing into fruition? Okay, so what is your energy saying? Are you adding to? You closing out cycles by the looks of it? What's the spirit of what you're bringing into fruition? Let's get a little further. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Can we get some more messages here for romance? Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. All right. So we have a shadow card of 21, trickster energy, chaos, delusional, manipulative. That breaks down to a 3, 12. These could just be numbers, ages, whatever. The numbers that are relevant to you. So 12, 21, 3, 1 is the loneliest number that does 12. Anyways, 2 minus 1. I know. So, wow. Well, I don't like that because that's hidden. That's somebody just trying to, like, be shady. I don't like that energy. Somebody is bringing to fruition shade. Oh, romance. Alright, can we guys get one more? Alright, so the card, a mirror, 11, like I said, ones, but also twos. And on the bottom we have the shadow card, a sorcerer. I did say 3. This is like something that's hidden. Somebody is trying to create some sort of confusion here, some sort of chaos, manipulation. Their environment is reflecting this to them. I just opened it. Who and why? Exactly. Somebody is not nice here. I hate to call that out for romantic. You know, not everybody's compatible with us. Can I get one more? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright. Listen. Listen, not everybody's compatible with us. There's instructions to this. Put that there because of how that fell out. We still got that shady sorcerer on the bottom here. Doing things for self-gain, controlling through fear, secretive. I already said something secretive here. Somebody is hiding something. It's being shown, like with that mirror energy. This is reflective. This is I don't want to say projection energy, but okay. This could be something you need to heal, and that's why it's being shown to you right now. Is because you need to heal it. You need to call it out as you see it. Listen, follow the instructions. Let's get some soul care cards. Somebody February could have something to do with your friends. I'm getting a lot of Aquarian energy. So you could be an Aquarius, or you could just have a large social network or involve a lot of people in your business. Could be a Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius. All right. What is the soul care messages here? Thank you, God. What is somebody's not listening to the directions they're being given. Now, this could be directions from a higher power. Oh, no, yeah. Crown chakra is rolled over. You guys seen that? So your crown chakra is your seat of your divine, okay? That's where we get our intuition messages from God from. And you're being asked, what do you desire? All right, let's start over. Let's get a little more. What are energies? I'm frustrated with this energy because it feels like somebody's being sneaky. And it's like that, I don't want to say gaslighting, but it's like gaslighting. It's like when you feel something's off and you can't put your finger on it. And it involves another person with that mirror energy, okay? It's like something off here and I don't like it. Somebody is cultivating chaos. I don't like this. Because it feels like somebody's being sneaky and you're trying, it feels like two parties, one's being sneaky and the other person's like, why are you doing that? And they're like, I'm not. That's why I'm getting, like, agitated. I'm getting very agitated with this energy. I went from laughing in the last one to, like, what is this? Okay, can we get more soul care messages, please? And thank you, God. Somebody's traditions, with that Sagittarius energy, right? That's our beliefs or morals, actions. It's the we think of the zodiac. Somebody's, their principles. I heard this. I don't know what it is about their principles. Something here is just habit, I guess. I don't know. I'm not picking up Virgo. I'm picking up Sagittarius. Their morals, their ethics, their religion. Something about that. What are your values in this? Exactly. What are you trying to do here? Like, my intuition's telling me to listen and follow these instructions because what you're reflecting back to me is not nice. This is not nice. Why are you staying in it then? What are your values in it? Ooh, you can be mad. That's okay. It's never too early or too late to care for the well-being of the soul. Epicurus. I'll tell you what I tell my kids. You can be mad. You're not allowed to hate me, though, because we got to love everybody. You can be mad. You don't have to talk to me either. Just not allowed to hate me. Of course you can. If you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. I'm not your mother. Those are for my children. And we have a very interesting relationship. Might call it a saga. But in relation to this, why are you staying in this energy? For whoever this is for. What are you valuing in this? I had to take it down a notch because I was getting agitated. And it's never too late to, like, care for the well-being of the soul. Is this good for you? So we'll get a little farther into it. Your intuition's been telling you're not, you're perhaps... That's what's underneath that card. Insanity. The spirit of something. This you might an acceptance. So you might have to come to terms with something here. Your intuition's been telling you about this. And it's almost like you've been listening to it because you can see it reflected back to you. We do have make noise, so speak up on the bottom here. Hopefully you're not too loud. Don't be yelling and stuff. That's not cool. But if you got to do, it's your life, your choices. You are responsible for your own choices after hearing any tarot reading. That's in the box below the video. Why are you staying in this is my question as a reader. You don't deserve this. Then again, maybe you do. I'm not God. So, obviously, if you're sticking it out, there's something here that's keeping you. Somebody's trying to create chaos. You're seeing it. It's being shown to you. There's a key and a lock situation here. You have the key, is the honesty, normally. And if you're listening, right, to your intuitive guidance here, it's like, what do you actually desire? Follow these instructions, and I'll get you that. Sometimes we have to sacrifice things, not like animals and people, but connections, okay? You have to, you know, you have to make room for new. Not always, you know, it's like, I'm thinking of the tree metaphor with the leaves, okay? You know, trees, I'm in Michigan, so the trees, they change with each season. Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're bright orange, sometimes they're non-existent. You know, 6 months out of a Michigan winter. But that is this, not all of the leaves fall, some leaves stay, right? And then there's other solid connections that are actually the branches off the tree. Medea explains this is a lot better than I am. Maybe look up Medea, tree, reference, metaphor. Okay, so let's, yeah. 3 of Wands is popping. I wasn't ready though. So, okay. What is the tarot for this? First of all, let's get past, present, and future. What is going on here? Screw all that. What's going on here? Let's dig right in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What is going on here for whoever needs this message? What is going on here? Somebody's causing chaos in a connection for you. 5 of Wands. Yes, they are. They are causing a challenge. Tug of war. This is competition. This is games. Somebody might actually have like a trickster spirit, okay? That is their vibe. That's where their spirit's at. They've been open, low vibe stuff, okay? And I feel like you're seeing it. And I also feel like it's trouble in a connection. I say trouble. I haven't said that at all up until now. It's chaos in a connection. Could cause some trouble. Oh, what are you valuing in this connection? Whether it's the person that's trying to cause these issues. That's how you're going to know what this is for you. Because people are trying. There is something here in your social settings where somebody is trying to cause a condition in a connection. They're trying to cause chaos in a connection. They might actually also be trying to confuse you and cause a challenge here. What is this 5 of Wands, please? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. We have the 4 of Swords coming out. Can I get one more, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Okay. Hierophant. I have the 4 of Swords. I don't know if I showed you that one. And the Hierophant. Okay. So this is on someone's mind. These traditions with the Hierophant there. These higher beliefs. This higher commitment. This higher way of doing things with the Hierophant. That's my God card. Psalm 119. Wah. W-A-W. Might help you understand the Hierophant energy. Okay. We also have Taurus here, so it's your second house stuff, things you own, money, possessions, internally, externally, stuff like that. Somebody's trying, it feels like somebody's been trying to cause some problems, perhaps while you're sleeping with that 4 of Swords. That's an energy of resting, recuperating, putting something to rest. This could also be trying to put to rest some sort of challenge, okay, some sort of chaos. You might know that it's time to discuss this. You might be being urged to bring this up with the Hierophant. This could be an energy of, I just heard God guiding you. So more of that crown chakra. What is it you're desiring? Follow these, listen, follow the instructions. This feels like somebody is getting an education in romance. I just heard, but also how to go about it. That's what I said. So, how to go about it. How to go about the education in romance. Okay. So you're getting some sort of instructions here. Taurus energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. Somebody might be actually putting to rest some sort of commitment because it is chaotic. They're like, what am I valuing in this? I need to go take care of my soul, right? This is trickster energy. So this is confusing, manipulative, chaotic. Let's get a little bit farther. Somebody might actually be putting to rest some sort of commitment here, connection. Yeah, okay. So we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. This is my habits, my daily. What do I do on the daily? I'm looking at that now. With Psalm 119, Yod, that might be something you want to look at. Strong Sagittarius, strong Virgo, and Leo, okay? And Aquarius. You might have really prominent placements in those signs in your chart. This feels like, what am I doing being committed to this? Okay, so let's say you are in a relationship. Let's take it down to that level. Let's say you're in a commitment. I don't know, or I haven't got that yet. For instance, let's say you're married. Okay, you're in a long-term relationship. You might be trying to figure out who's causing problems or why you're causing problems in something and trying to heal it. Okay, with that, putting to rest some sort of traditions. You might have some sort of belief system or tradition in place, you or your partner, or somebody that you involve in your connection, and it's their habits. It's like, why are we doing this? Why am I doing this? There's with the Hierophant there, that is a long-term commitment. That's marriage, that's higher institutions, college, banks, hospitals, stuff like that. So this is like a big commitment. It also represents, though, our beliefs and our traditions, especially with the Hermit card there. This is somebody looking at and gaining wisdom from their habits, like their routines. Like, why do I do what I do? What are your values in this? Why am I doing what I'm doing here? I don't know if you guys can see that. Just keep down a little more. You might have actually had some sort of conflict with somebody if you are in a long-term relationship. That's where that agitation came from. Frustrating. But you're also looking at your part in it and being like, I want to heal this. I don't want to continue on in this energy. It's chaotic. Outside of that, it could be something or someone in your social network, okay, that is also causing some sort of problem here with that Five of Wands, some sort of competition challenge that you want to put to rest, because of how you are, with your beliefs and your traditions, and maybe perhaps you're looking within at how to do this. Because this person or this energy, whatever it is you're dealing with, the person, is a trickster energy, okay? They keep things hidden. This is like somebody trying to, this is the no, I didn't. It's like you calling someone out, and you, with conviction, you have conviction because you know what you know. You're not trying to manipulate the situation. You're on the right end of this, okay? If referencing. And the other person's like, no, I didn't. Like, you could be like, why am I investing in this? What is it? What's this tradition or belief I have that has me still keeping at this with the routines, right? Virgo energy. Somebody's wiser than they used to be. That is huge here. That energy, somebody has learned a lot. And I feel like whoever this is resonating for, you're a very patient person, whether you're single or in a commitment. If you are single, this goes back to that original message where it's like there's some sort of energy here that's trying to cause problems in a whole nother connection. That could be like a third party energy. There are 5 people on that card, 3, 4, 5. So, and the rest of these are single images. So you could be like, why are they doing that? Like, I'm not bothering nobody. That could actually be with, but also, why am I friends with them? That could be, something going on here as well. Take it how it makes sense for your life. If it's not making sense, you can keep listening if you want and see if it eventually does, or find another reading. This is going to be for somebody who is creating some sort of chaos in a connection. Their intuition, right? On the other side of this, somebody's intuition's been trying to tell them how to get out of this. They've been instructing, guiding. Somebody's been getting some sort of guidance here. And intuitively, they're like, this is not what I want. This is not, what do you desire? Not this. So, and that could really be what somebody's looking at here as far as, why do I keep committing to this on the daily? Now, this could be past or passing energy. I do feel like this is something that's kind of like, it's not fully wrapped up yet. There needs to be the coup de grace of the situation. that final blow. All right. Let's see a little farther. Why is mirror here? What's this mirror? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups coming out. So this is somebody that's using their feelings to guide them through this. That's what I'm saying. Like, your environment's, this is reflected back to you. You feel it. You feel it. This is that. Why'd you do that? No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. Like this Knight of Cups. Now, this is also somebody wanting to make an offer. Put yourself where it makes sense. While I'm investing in this over here, there's actually something I really want to be, I do desire and I want to invest in. And it's, I can see it in my environment, right? We have the Emperor on the bottom here. Somebody's making a decision to take action on something. And it is, I can see, if I'm honest with myself, right? Honesty is key. There is freedom here if I can just get that key. And I think that key is going to be some sort of honesty. Are you honestly listening to yourself? Whoever this is for. Strong Taurus, strong fire sign energy, and strong Piscean energy. Something is like under the surface here. You feel it. It might not actually be like right in your face. This feels hidden. Could also be subconscious. Let's see. Let's get further into it. This is also somebody wanting to offer up a cup. They're looking at, you know, their traditions, their beliefs, what they do on the daily. And it's almost like, how do I go about this, offering these feelings up to this person? I just heard have a heart-to-heart. Okay, so that might be a clue for someone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What else do we need to know about this energy? 6 of Wands. All right, so that's a card of victory, recognition. Someone needing a lot of attention. I just heard emotionally needy. That's not a bad thing, okay? Some people can work with that. But this is like overcoming all this. In order to overcome all this, you have to look at all this. That person is looking at these things, like these energies, with that challenge, putting it to rest, this commitment, traditions, beliefs, how you go about things. Somebody's trying to overcome that. And also they're recognizing something here that's a challenge. Ace of Swords on the bottom. I do feel like if you do offer, if you sort this out, right, and you recognize what this trickster energy is for you, can show up differently for each of us. If you could, even if it's in yourself, maybe it's you doing these things. I feel like if you can recognize that, right, and ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I trying to create here with fruition? What's my higher self telling me? What's God telling me? I feel like you'll be able to offer up a cup, Knight of Cups, offer up some sort of feelings, and it'll be victorious for you. If you're honest, if you cut away all the BS and you stick to clarity and not confusion, I highly recommend tapping in to a higher power that's one of clarity, not confusion. We do have delusional here too. Somebody could have some mental health issues, guys. Codependency, perhaps. I mean, depending on the severity of it. No shade. Like, I have had my own ups and downs with mental health. So, this could be somebody trying to adjust their mental health and get it in order as well, so that they can be in a healthy romantic connection, or whatever connection they're in. Make it, if they're already in one, make it even more healthier by overcoming these things. I want to get some more clarity. What can we get? One more. What is the advice for this trickster, Hierophant, Hermit? You might be married. I mean, there's a commitment here. I don't know. Somebody thinking about, it's a challenge to put to rest a commitment. So somebody's really spending some time alone and looking inside on, you know, do I move forward with this in order, you know, and succeed? The advice here is to listen to yourself. What is it you truly desire? Is this in alignment with what you desire? Doesn't matter your age. It is never too early or too late to care for the well-being of the soul. Epicurus. So, what's going on with this trickster energy? What's the advice? That's what I want. What is the advice here for this trickster energy? You think you got? Ooh, okay, so we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So put down the burdens, right? You can drop them now. No more. Because you're going to change your perspective. The Hanged Man. I did say something was hidden here, right? That's more of that Piscean energy. It's like your subconscious has been like, hello, do you see all this? But also this is a shift in perspective, right? It's like dropping the burdens. I always want to say dead weight. I don't know why. I might have been a hiker in another life. Anyways, or a mountain climber. Somebody might hike or climb walls, rock walls, maybe even mountains. I don't know. Or they could be making mountains out of molehills. So this is an energy of somebody who is going to hit pause for cause. They're looking at all this, right? And they're going to shift their perspective. I feel like somebody has something here they want to offer up and they want to win at it. But there's this other chaos going on over here. For the hangman, Psalm 119, mem. If that interests you to look up in the Holy Bible. All right, what is this Knight of Cups and Six of Wands going on here? These guys are, what is going on here? If this is a long-term relationship, let's say you're married, you've got to put down something you're carrying around, man. You've got to shift your perspective. Maybe forgive if you, let's say, you know, you had an issue in a relationship, as they do. They come up. The longer you're together, you're going to have to figure out conflict resolution. Isn't that the goal? So you find that human you can work through things with. But with this is like you got to let it go. You can't put it to rest and then still be toting it back here. You've got to fully let it go. You've got to forgive it, accept it. Forgive, accept, love, and let go. Okay? Or let go and love, however you want to do the L's at the end there. Somebody's first name could start with an L. First name, middle name, last name. Okay, so what is this Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands about? Like, what's this? What are we doing here with that energy? This is movement. So what are we doing with these offers? We're offering something. Princess of Cups. This is a friendly gesture, okay? It's coming from the heart chakra. It's a pearl of wisdom, so to speak. This is, would you like half my sandwich? It's a friendly gesture. This is somebody that's trying to, well, put down their burdens and change their perspective. So they're moving forward. So you might get a message, hey, how you doing? It might be small talk at first, but the motivation for this that's being shown to someone or reflected back to them is to take that next step and put the action in, and can we get together? You know, have coffee or whatever. I think this is like, I just heard a soft sell. I don't know. Okay, so what's our intuition? What's this listen, crown? What do you desire in the instructions? What's all this about down here? Let's see if we can tie it all together. A long-term commitment that is stable. Ten of Pentacles. That's abundance. That's long-term abundance. Long-term. It's a long-term relationship is what this is. Is that what you desire? Let's just hit pause on the video. Do you desire that long-term relationship? Because if you do, there's certain things that are required. Like you have, you know, what do you value? What do you desire? Do you desire X over Y more? You know, like what are your priorities here? I feel like your crown, you're getting, right, divine guidance. And perhaps you're listening to it, because we do have to listen here. If you're not listening, you need to listen. Or don't. But we do have, you know, divine guidance here that's instructing you on how to get this long-term situation. And it's going to be coming from a heart-centered space, right? This is a friendly gesture. This is taking that movement, being courageous, courageous, and being the bigger person. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom. Somebody was putting, okay, so they ended whatever they were putting effort into, World card. They closed out a cycle. I feel like somebody's just been plotting away is what came to mind with the Knight of Pentacles. This is taking a really long time. This is somebody who's steadfast or loyal. They usually have a goal in mind. They usually have a plan in mind. They're also very slow moving. More Virgo energy, Taurus energy. I feel like somebody's just watching, or they got some sort of information that's going to help them with this Ace of Pentacles, which is the start to the Ten of Pentacles. My right ear is ringing. So you are definitely being guided to do something here. And I think it's soft sell, right? That's, you know, a gentle opening. It's a friendly gesture. Offer up. If somebody is on your mind, let's say, whether you're in a connection or single, right? If there is some sort of burden you've been carrying around, right? Whether past, whatever, you've got to put that burden down and change your perspective. The Hangman, they pause with a cause. They take time, they meditate, and they contemplate on what's currently going on so they can get that shift going. You got to quiet down your mind in order, peace, be still, okay? That's this energy. In order to drop those burdens, you've got to be still. Get still within yourself. Sure, somebody might have been chaotic, delusional, and manipulative in the past. Maybe it was you, maybe it was someone else. But you can't tote that with you, okay? Whether you're in a long-term relationship and it's the person you're with that did this to you, or it's just something you're carrying around as a single person. You have to drop. You have to let that go. Your environment, either in your social network or something here, is being reflected back to you, and it's a truth to unlock a block, okay? It's the key to get a block out of the way. And that's going to be being that bigger person type energy, you know, offering up an apology. Don't apologize unless you mean it. But this is like recognizing, like you're guiding, you know, in order to get the long term, you've got to, what is it? Choose your battles wisely, okay? But also, emotionally speaking, you can't carry this into a next connection. And if you're in this connection where you do have, you know, some stuff you got to put down in order to move forward for the long haul, that's the advice here, is to do that. Like, you got to really ask, why are you toting that around? What's the value in toting that around? You're still with that person. Like, you obviously love them. And if you don't, that's a whole nother question. Or, you know, maybe you do, but not in the way you used to. That's a whole different question. But, like, what do you desire? Well, this long-term commitment. So why are you toting? Why are you valuing toting that around? The advice is to shift your perspective. So let's get a little farther more. Can we please get something that will confirm this energy, and then we'll get some clues. What will confirm this energy for whoever needs it? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What will confirm this energy for whoever needs it? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What will confirm this energy is the Five of Cups. There's regret, remorse, despair here, hard feelings, turning your back on a connection. This feels like lack of forgiveness towards self. And somebody's looking at that. I feel like somebody's trying to do something with that. Alright, so what will confirm this Five of Cups? You might have went after a group setting and turned your back on a connection, okay? Now let's say this, bring it back to the married people or the long-term committed people. This is, you might have like chose to ignore something in your connection and put your attention on something else. And you regret that. There's remorse here. My nose is itching. There might have been some sort of bickering going on. You know, and like I said, there is some party, something here, There's something here that has caused a challenge consciously, like they're trying to hide it, but there's some undercurrent of underhandedness. And it is the Five of Wands, so it's game playing. Like somebody's entertained by this. That's sick. But like, they are. It could be your partner. I mean, someone I know, and they're like, I recognize what my partner's traits are, and I'm like, you're a better person than me to be putting up with that. So, but like I said, not everybody's compatible. One is the loneliest number, but sometimes two can be as lonely as one. An angel investor, I still don't know how that's playing into this. Okay, so what's the advice moving forward? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Other than listening to you, God, what is the advice moving forward? What is the advice moving forward? Thank you. Wow, that's not helpful. Three of Swords. Alright, so I feel like this is recognizing the disappointment here. There might be some sort of taking some space in order to see things better. space doesn't have to be like 3 days, 3 hours, you know, something like that. If you're in a long-term commitment, let's, you know, keep it level. The advice here is 3 of Swords. That's a disappointment. That's heartache. Recognizing your heartache. I just heard, yeah, there you go. Okay. Recognizing your heartache. All right. And what it's manifesting for you. Fruition. Magician. The Magician card. This is when you have all the tools, all the resources, and you can do stuff with them. You know how to put them all together and alchemize something, manifest something. It's also somebody who, they have a formula, right? The Magician is somebody that studies a lot, not like metaphorically, like a magician studies a lot. Like they have books they read, they have formulas they follow, recipes. Somebody could be a cook here. My right ear is just high-end buzzing. So I feel like there's a message here, if I can decipher it. The 3 of Swords. So what is your heartache manifesting for you, Magician? What is your heartache creating? The advice here is to recognize that potentially you could be creating things with a broken heart. Okay? That feels like the right thing to say in this scenario. Because it comes back around for me, right, as an energy reader, to put down those burdens and put down that emotional baggage you've been hauling around. This is self-forgiveness is required here, whether you're not single or in a long-term connection. If you're in a long-term connection, self-forgiveness. You got to represent what kind of life, like what's your daily life are you creating with a broken heart, carrying that around towards your partner, towards yourself, whatever. What are you manifesting with that? And if you're a single person, what are you manifesting with that broken heart? You know, if you're toting that around, you're not gonna create anything new with somebody else, because you're still heartbroken from the last situation or 3 situations ago, whatever, however it makes sense for you. So you got to be willing to let go of those burdens from the past. You got to shift your perspective. Yeah, there's regret here. Okay, that will confirm this for you. If you're a person that has regret, this is going to be your reading. Somehow you're going to make more sense out of it as well, with other things here. But, you know, this is somebody they need to forgive themselves, accept things, and, you know, let it go in order to love. You'll make more room. It's also that soft sell, right? This is like having that conversation that you're holding back from. I feel like your intuition's been telling you to take an action somewhere, but you're acting from a broken heart. You're not acting from a healed heart. You're acting from a broken one. And what that's manifesting for you is this chaos, perhaps even. That could be that 3rd energy, you know, whether you're committed or not. The Emperor came back out. So this is somebody definitely taking charge and making, they're deciding what action to take and how to assert themselves into something. Not insert, assert. I don't know why that was relevant. Aries. Aries energy. Somebody could be a parent. Maybe that's the challenge. There's kids involved. You know, and if I put this to rest, what's my family going to be like in the long term? I desire a family for the long term. And, you know, you might still have that family. Just the dynamics just might be slightly shifted, slightly different. Hangman energy. Your perspective might have to change with it. I definitely feel like there's still somebody here that is, like, consciously playing games or causing a problem. I don't know who it is. It could be somebody in your social circle. It could be your partner. I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. Anything else we need to know as far as this 3 of Swords and Magician? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. The World card. So you're going to close out this cycle. Psalm 119, Tau, T-A-U, okay? I recommend looking that up if you need help with closure. It's in the Holy Bible. It's a card of, it's like, all right, I'm going to stop doing that. It literally is like somebody got the message. You're like, I'm aware now. It's also closing out certain social network things, certain cycles. It's completing your journey in one realm. Over here, this journey's done. I still have all these other journeys I'm still on with other people, but this one's done, and now I'm going to start a new one over here. That's kind of what the world card, the energy is. Somebody, like I said, there gets travel indicated here, big time. With the shifting, somebody might drive manual, not an automatic. That could be an indicator as well if this is for you. Somebody's trying to look at their habits. They're like, why am I like this? I'm picking up that energy so big. But also, at the same time, it's like, I am creating insanity in my life. And that is the spirit that is being bred here. And I want to, okay, so we got cycles closing out and changing. So yeah, there's hope here. There's always hope. But there is definitely hope here in this mess. Ten of Swords, yeah. So something might have ended, or you might just make an ending happen for yourself. And you get the Fool on the bottom. Four of Cups, Justice, yeah, okay. So you might have been presented this opportunity to do this another time. We have 4, 5, 6 on the clock, I just noticed. You might have been presented an opportunity to deal with this energy previously, and you weren't interested in doing that. It was kind of, we got the Fool, you know, that's a Fool. That's the beginning of the journey. As somebody is uneducated, they're slightly naive, extremely optimistic though, and they're going after their Ace of Cups. So perhaps they weren't interested in bringing justice to the situation or for themselves previously. 9 of Wands. I've been through too much. I'd rather juggle things, like my stability and other contracts, and learn new stuff. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups. So, yeah, something's coming to a close here. Well, there's the behavior pattern, okay? I feel like this is someone that does words. I just heard they talk a lot of shit. But it's with a goal. It's to cause chaos. Okay, so maybe that's an indicator for someone here. They choose to do this. Like, they're aware of this. So it's insane. It's like, no shade. I mean, I've been wicked before. I'll just level with you. So I ain't gonna try to pretend to be so. I am not perfect. But it is that energy of, like, once you recognize, it's like, what is the point? Why was I doing that? Why am I doing this still? What is it getting me? Is it getting me any closer to my desires? No. So this is somebody that's, you know, taking time to look at their regret and their heartbreak. And they're manifesting from a heartbroken space. So we do have X coming out. These are going to be clues for whoever, maybe just help you confirm the energy even more. So we do have X. So you could have blocked someone, or this could be an X that maybe you haven't let go of yet. We do have old right there. So it could be older than you, or an old ex. Thank you, God. What other clues can we get for whoever needs these? Thank you, God. We have earrings. Your ears could be ringing, like mine have been this whole reading. Or this could just be somebody that likes earrings. Wears earrings, whatever. They could be a boss, or this could involve a boss. Somebody, that emperor energy, right? That's that masculine energy that we all have, where we embody that and we make a choice and make movement forward, right? Somebody's bossing up, I heard. We have 12 to 11 p.m. Something about the morning, first thing in the morning. D, first name, middle name, last name, initial. Thank you, God. Can please get some more clues here? Saturday could be relevant. Saturn return, I'm hearing. You can look up a Saturn return calculator online. They do make them. You just need, I think, your birthday. I don't know, research it for yourself. But Saturday could also be important. Rings, there's definitely commitment of some sort here. Somebody's committed to something. Or they could just like rings. More. Doesn't Saturn have rings? So, Saturn is huge here. Saturn. Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn. But also commitment, okay? Clearing ground. Thank you, God. What are some more clues we can get here? Eyeglasses. Somebody could see something finally. Or they could wear eyeglasses. We have F. Wednesday. Thank you, God. Can I get some more clues here? Thank you. Sunday or Sun or Leo. Open ally on the bottom. First divorce. I don't know. I'm in that club. Only had one divorce. Not that I'm proud of it. It means I failed a marriage. But I learned. I learned a lot. I can relate to this energy, that whole having to heal, like manifesting from a heartbroken space, having regrets. Sometimes you can't get closure with the other person, right? Because they've moved on or whatever circumstances are in place, and you have to give yourself closure. Somebody's seeing something first thing on Wednesday. What's today? Today's the 25th, and it's Sunday. So maybe that'll be relevant. They might have seen something yesterday, Saturday, or next Saturday, or some Saturday. I feel like karma is a huge thing here. Things being made right? With Saturn being an energy that keeps coming up. These are lessons that we need to learn with Saturn. Saturn teaches us lessons. And karma is neither good nor bad. It's just the consequences of our actions, and then we learn from that. And we're like, well, I didn't like the consequences there. Let's try to do a little better. I definitely feel like somebody might have had somebody blocked, but they've been like looking to see something, what's going on here. I feel like somebody's also, working through this energy to take control of the situation, not be domineering, but to take control of something, whether it be their own behavior, the situation at hand, that other game playing party where you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't like how you're talking. I don't like what you're saying. But yeah. Also, a truth's been illuminated to somebody with that Sun card here. There are also feelings involved. They're recognizing and getting some sort of illumination on maybe something that had been hidden. I've been through this whole reading. There is some hidden energy here. Secretive. Yeah, somebody's been keeping secrets. Something to do with Saturn and your sun sign. Okay? Involving a commitment. You'll have to look that up. I'm not an astrologer. I study it. It's a lot to study. It's a lot to study. And I have a lot of things I like to study as well outside of astrology. But there's something here involving Saturn and your sun sign. Maybe it's a transit or something. Football, first down. Somebody might like football here. I just heard I do it for relief. It makes sense. I'm learning how to cartwheel, so I get it. Also something about hearing. It's like you get a message first thing in the morning. And this is like, let me put my glasses on sort of energy. And and then I just seen that chick from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the one that swears all the time and they gotta go with her mouth. That's the vibe. It's like you look at it and you're like, so you might be like, what is this? First thing in the morning, yeah, that's not a cool way to wake up. Might involve an ex hearing something about you making a decision on Saturday. You do have open ally on the bottom here, so you got somebody in your corner. It's definitely God has been trying to tell you, you're a spiritual person, religious or spirit, whatever, your higher power, higher self, God has been trying to talk to you about this situation. That will be also a huge confirmation. Somebody definitely has Aries prominent in their chart, if not their sun sign. All right, I'm not getting anything else here. You do need to make some noise. Speak up. Wow, we have Leo and move it. Ooh, you might... Cancer energy, 4th house, moon, feminine energy. You might be moving away from something. Yeah, and getting an open mind. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I do appreciate all the support. I do hope this was helpful above all else, okay? I hope somewhere in here you got some guidance. feel like whatever this energy is, there's some other energy you have to keep resisting. Like defending yourself against. I hit with this boss, right? I don't know. I do hope this is helpful. Many, many blessings. Until we talk again.